Courthouse 1911 in Georgetown. This was one of the first 5 courthouses that was made. And in this courthouse, a person named an attorney, Dan Moody, successfully tried the Ku Klux Klan in 1924. And as you will be seeing here, some pictures from the courthouse. Note that there are marble on the sides of the wall, and the fountain that you will see is a fountain of segregation, because they had 2 fountains separate in the courthouse, one for the white people and one for the black people, because in these days segregation was a thing. Austin, the capital. It is a beautiful place, it is very nice, and you must pay attention to the very small details, for there are a lot of details in everything. And you will go through some pictures. Now, in the intersection, it is very beautiful. If you look at the floor in the intersection, it shows 5 different countries that ruled over it. Now, my dad will tell you some of the people who worked there. And also, fun fact, the Austin Capitol is taller than the White House.
Henry Smith, provisional governor from 1835 to 1836. That was the period after which they immediately won their independence from Mexico. Okay. You come over here, you have an interim president from March of 1836 to October of 1836. So this is the beginning of their government structure. But he's the first president of the Republic of Texas. I think this is the first elected president of the Republic of Texas from 1838 to 1849. I might be missing something here. I've got to be missing something.
Well, those are
At any rate, this is what I wanted to show you. President Anson Jones is president from 44 through 46. He's president. Now, look over here. The first governor of the state of Texas. After it had been annexed by the United States, it became a state, and now he's governor. No more presidents, because there's no more Republic of Texas. And it goes on forward through all of these.
And eventually all the way down. The Alamo. Well, it was only a 13-day battle. It was against the Texicans and Mexicans. The Mexicans won, sadly. There is account that David Crockett has been executed, or he might have died during the war. Here are some very interesting pictures of the Alamo, especially the progression, as you have just been seeing, of the Alamo. It's actually originally was a mission. Some famous people were in this mission named David Crockett, Travis, and James Bowie. And there probably has been some more that I don't know off the top of my head. I hope you enjoy these pictures. This is the end of this section. Well, there's so much to this one. The Stagecoach Inn. you have to go to the provided website at the end of the video. Alright, so basically what happened was there's Spanish people come along, name it a certain thing because it was an oasis, they buried gold or something like that, and then an inn was built over that cavern that gold was, so there's still believed to be some gold there, and the Stagecoach Inn was also rebuilt again, and someone also made some of the very good and tasty food, and I've been there, and it's very good. I recommend going there someday. It's all the way somewhere by San Antonio, way down south. Um, but yeah, it's a great place, and basically how they got people to when newcomers came in, they announced what they were preparing in the kitchen, what was ready, and then the waitress in that restaurant would recite the uh, distinctive daily prefix menu, which included the inn's iconic food. And there's a list that they have there, and let me tell you, their hush puppies are very good. And that's basically a summary of that. Welcome to the final section. I just want to mention we went to the Wacko Mammoth uh, National Park, and it was fun. I liked the tour and the information we got. I recommend going there, but because I don't have every single information, some of the things I just couldn't find the audio, but I think it does have audio. I just didn't realize it at the time. But there's this video is already too long. I bet you can agree with me. So I'm just mentioning it. I recommend you to go there. It's very interesting if you like informative, historic places.